was like, I'm out of there. Like, I am out. I am like Speedy Gonzalez. I am running. I am vanishing into thin air. Like, I'm gone. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I was thinking about doing a story time based on my experiences with the dating apps like Bumble, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, whatever else people use nowadays. I have actually had my fair share of experiences with these dating apps. I'm going to narrow it down to my worst two ever, okay? Like, the two that I will probably tell if I'm doing like a drunk challenge and they're like,
tell us your worst dating story.
And I'll be like, okay, which one? Which one am I gonna say today? Because it's one of them. It's one of them stories.
All right, so we're gonna start with guy number one. I'm gonna call him Mr. Sneaky because there's literally not a better name for him. That is his name, Mr. Sneaky. Mr. Sneaky was funny, mature, independent, business-oriented, good-looking. I mean, he was just great. Like, he was a whole package, like everything a girl could ever dream of. I talked to him for a couple months. And we never met because, actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know why we never met. I think we just had really busy schedules. But we always talked on the phone, so I was not getting catfished completely, okay? And I'm pretty sure he was real. No, actually, I know 100% sure he was real because of how this story ended, okay? So let me tell y'all what happened. I was getting curious about who he was as a person because he kept saying, like, oh, like, I can't FaceTime, I can't, you know, meet you in person right now. Or he would always take up an excuse. And I always thought that was very alarming because, one, I had no problem seeing him. I had no problem talking to him. I had no problem video FaceTiming him. So I was like, why is he having so many issues? So I ended up doing a little search on Facebook. And I end up actually finding him. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm gonna give y'all like 5 seconds to figure out what I found. We have ready? Okay. He had kids, wife, dogs, family. He had like the whole package. Like, already, like he was married, had kids and everything, and I didn't even know. A girl had no clue. I felt so dumb, and I felt so like mad, obviously, and I felt so disappointed, and I was sad because I'm like,
yo, this woman is literally married to this guy that does not know anything about him.
So I addressed the issue with him, and I'm like,
what is this?
Like, I just found you on Facebook, and I think I need you to explain to me what this is because I don't want to jump to conclusions. I don't know if like this is not him, whatever, right? I'm thinking maybe it's not him. I don't know. He replies to me by saying, and I quote,
wow, you just had to ruin a good thing.
Excuse me? What do you mean I just had to ruin a good thing? This guy ends up telling me that this whole Bumble thing talking to me was a fantasy, okay? That it was his fantasy and that he wanted to, you know, talk to me and kind of just live in this imagination world that nobody else gets hurt except him. I can't get hurt. His wife can't get hurt. Only he can get hurt. And I'm thinking, like, what is wrong with this guy? This guy's probably mental or something because you can't be doing that stuff to people and think that's okay. Like, what is wrong with you? As soon as I find out that he had a whole other wife, a whole kids and everything, I was like, I'm out of there. Like, I am out. I am like Speedy Gonzalez. I am running. I am vanishing into thin air. Like, I'm gone. So that's what I do. I block him. And I continue to live my life, but I couldn't believe that I literally was talking to a guy for a couple months and he could hide all these things from me. I was like, what? Like, how? Like, am I dumb? Am I stupid? Like, how did I not see these signs, you know, first of all? And second of all, how can he do that to her, right? Like, that's just so messed up. I don't know. Anyways, that's guy one, you know, real sneaky, real trashy. He was definitely piece of something. But then we're gonna go now to guy number two. So guy number two, we're gonna call him Mr. Gross, because he was gross. He was disgusting. Yep, he was. So I have been talking to him for a couple months, and we finally decided to meet. And he's like, oh, like, why don't you just come over? Like, we can watch a movie, we can get some pizza, like, we can literally have like a chill night. And I was like, and I think I had talked to him like when it was a little like wintry, so it's not like I can be like, oh yeah, let's go to like a, you know, like a rooftop. Like there was nothing really to do except like cuddle, whatever, right? So I was like, oh yeah, sure, okay, I'm down, you know. I literally pull up, and okay, him as a person, he was great. He was funny, everything I wanted, like physically, you know, he was great. But oh my gosh, but is, ooh, I walk in and I literally felt like I walked into a bro apartment. And by bro apartment, y'all know what I mean by bro apartment, okay? BRO apartment, like in all of the letters, okay? But I'm like, you know what? No, this guy does not deserve that. You know, guys are like that, right? Like, it's fine. Like, it's cool. It's fine. He offers me a drink. I drink, whatever. And then I'm like, you know what? I gotta go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom and I walk in. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I literally took 2 steps in. I paused. Literally was like a 10-second like revelation, you know, that happened in my brain. And then I walked back out. I turned around, I walked back out, and I was like, gotta get out of here, running away right now. I call my girl and I'm like, you gotta get me out of the situation. I can't stay here. Send me help. So she calls me like later, and she's like making this whole scenario, you know, to not make him feel bad, because at the same time, like, I did talk to this guy, and I didn't want to just be like, hey, I'm leaving because your bathroom is disgusting and your room is probably disgusting and you're probably disgusting, right? I mean, I think that like keeping things clean is very important, especially when you're gonna have people over, especially when you're talking to somebody and you're like, hey, I kind of like this person, so let me just be freaking clean. Let me clean some stuff. Let me show this girl that I actually like to be, you know, that I actually like to take care of myself and whatever. There was nothing of this guy in this house that showed me that he was like that. So I try to get the hell out of that situation, and my girl calls me and I'm like, gotta go help my girl. And he's like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good, I'm just gonna go. And he's like,
Oh, you're gonna come back? Like, you know, like, we were gonna hang out.
and I'm like,
No.
I'm gonna go help my girl. Like, you can figure out what you want to do, but I gotta go. Oh my gosh, I literally could not believe that I had been in that situation. Like, to me, it just felt so gross. And I literally, part of me wants to like give you guys an image of what I saw, but then again, the other part of me is like, I would ruin your guys' day. It was just, ugh. I had to block him. I couldn't talk to him anymore. Like, that was just so nasty. Like, what? And he knew that I was going to go into the bathroom, and there was no toilet paper, there were no shower curtains. Toilet was disgusting. Like what? Like, how do you even keep your house like that? Like, what, you know? Anyways, so neither of them obviously made the cut. And honestly, now I'm so glad that I never got myself into those situations, and I never kept myself in those situations, because I could have gotten some, you know, I could have gotten some disease or something. Like, you don't know, you know? I mean, maybe I'm just being like over dramatic or exaggerating, but I mean, it's crazy out there. And same thing with the first guy too. Like, how is he gonna be talking to me knowing that he has a whole wife? Like, he could have put me in danger if that woman was psycho. Like, she could have came for me. She could have killed me. There are actual stories of, you know, affairs and wives killing the other woman, you know, but in this case, I did not know I was the other woman. I did not know I was talking to somebody, okay? So don't come for me, girl, okay? I'm just making this video, honestly, because I feel like those are two of my worst stories of going on dating apps. and coming out with horrible results like that. Like, I couldn't even believe. I was like,
I got all cute, did my makeup, you know, I tried to pick up an outfit.
for what? For what? To be traumatized by a freaking human toilet over there? Like, it's disgusting. Well, guys, that's all I have for you guys today. So let me know down below the stories you've been through, or if you've heard of anything, or if you even think mine are bad, if you've been through worse, because I know people have been through worse. But yeah, comment down below, hit that subscribe button, like my video, and I should be posting out new videos next week, so stay tuned. Bye, guys.